People who live in this neighborhood say there are parties and noise coming from behind this fence and these hedges almost all the time. In fact, they say there was one just on Thursday. The city police department has received more than a dozen noise complaints from this house.
Hello and welcome to Red Carpet of Hollywood. I'm your host Marina Kufa. Today with a very special guest, one-on-one with ArnieBoyz. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm great. Thank you so much for joining Red Carpet of Hollywood today. So tell me, Arnie, what is it that you do?
Well, I'm a producer and DJ. I produce music in San Diego, California, in Pacific Beach, and I make music and DJ around.
Okay, and ArnieBoyz. It's pretty cool. How did you come up with that name?
So the way I got my name was when I was younger in Hawaii. I worked at this surf instructor place in Hanalei Bay on the island of Kauai, and they used to call me ArnieBoy, ArnieBoy, because I was really young. And when you're younger in Hawaii, you're a boy, so they call me ArnieBoy, and I kind of liked the name a lot, and I started getting a lot of friends as I got older, and I just put a Z on the end, so I just became ArnieBoyz.
Yeah. Nice. So you were a basketball player, college basketball player in Hilo, Hawaii.
Yes.
How did you transit from basketball to music?
Well, I wanted to. So for basketball, that was really fun and stuff. I actually wanted to be I wanted to go into finance after college. I wanted to get a master's degree from San Diego State and stuff like that, but time would tell that wasn't the option. So, I always was into music. I always liked music. I'm from Northern California. Music, pop culture is very dominant over there and stuff. And I went to my first festival, and I really liked the environment, like the way people reacted to music. It was called Hard Summer. And I went with some of my very good friends, and I just liked the way that the things that music does, how it brings people together, the feeling it gives them, like how people react to certain things when music's playing.
And you were like, and this is what I want to do. Yeah,
I was like, this is it. Like, this is, this makes me happy. So, I mean, this is something that...
And you want to radiate and make everybody else happy, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Your music is radiating pretty well, I tell you that. All San Diego is screaming. There's even the little trademark at the end of your video. If ain't not most wanted, I don't want it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if it's not most wanted, I don't want it, That's what we say. Most Wanted Records.
Most Wanted Records. So is this how you guys found the name Most Wanted Records?
Well, we kind of threw like a bunch of parties. We used to throw a lot of bay parties, block parties, stuff like that. And we were trying to figure out like a name and stuff of like, like what is, like who's doing this and stuff like that. And a bunch of the guys, we just collaborated on it and collectively came up with Most
Wanted Records.
Most Wanted,
and
yeah.
you guys are based in San Diego.
Yes.
And
Pacific Beach.
So the parties are happening. I saw just recently on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Instagram story. You guys were like checking out the mentions for the next party and so forth. Is that the plan to make it just big? Big?
Yeah, we're trying to go a lot bigger. There's hindering factors that are accumulating around right now with the turmoil the world's in. But, things are starting to open up and more opportunities are starting to come to light. So we're just trying to take it to the next level every time, We're always trying to switch locations, switch things up, keep it fun, make people have a good time. That's what it's all about.
I see also you guys have practically not you guys. But your trademark is the goggles. Normally when you see the DJs, you see them with a headset. And this is how you know, there's a DJ. Then you have other DJs, you don't see them at all. You just hear the music. Arnie always shows up with goggles.
Yeah.
How did that come up all of a sudden?
I always like the look. I like the goggles. It's like another accessory, like a watch or a bracelet or like a jacket. It's just something I really liked. Some of my favorite artists growing up, they used to rock upside down goggles around their head. And I think it's kind of funny too, like, oh, you only use goggles when you're snowboarding.
Right.
But like if you can make it work in other situations, why not,
Why not?
Why not?
It's like this Northern California thing.
Yeah, Northern California, yeah, exactly. To the side, in front, upside down, who knows?
Right. Shifting towards house music. Back in the days, snap, technotronic, and this is exactly, I see, part of your inspiration.
Yeah, so to be honest, I'm from Northern California, so like rap, hip hop, that's what I grew up on. That's what like all my friends listen to and stuff like that. But when I moved down to San Diego, I started getting more in tune with the house, the EDM, the trap, like all stuff like that. And I just like the scene better. It's just more relatable, more like it's more personal to me. And it's the beats are more intricate. I like how you can do a lot of cool things with like making the music and bringing certain sounds in, and it's like a kind of like a short film within a song. Some of my biggest inspirations would be MK, Tiesto, the Dirty Birds crew, Fisher, Chris Lake, just some guys like that. They kind of paved the way for me.
So have you gone to their performance, to their concert, or just from watching TV, just from listening to them?
I've been to a couple of their concerts. They're very energetic and gets the crowd feeling a certain type of way. They, just the high energy, the fun, the things like the different styles that each person has. It's a different party every time.
Different mix, right?
Different mix, and it's just cool to see how people think, what interests people and stuff like that. Probably would want to travel. I want to travel overseas. I want to go. I'd probably say Tomorrowland. Ibiza.
Yeah.
I'm a big pool time guy. Living in Hawaii,
Okay,
I love the pool time. Ibiza. Hard summers definitely in the books.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the home of the DJs. Is the Amsterdam, Tiesto, and Avicii. This is all Amsterdam crowd, so it would be nice, right?
Yeah, I just want to play music and travel the world and. When I first was trying to figure out, you know, what I wanted to DJ and stuff like that, I had a mentor, and he asked me, so what do you want to be in life? And I said, well, you know, I really want to be a DJ. And he says, well, why do you want to be that? And I told him, I want a job that I can bring all my friends to and have fun, and I want to see the reactions of people and things like that. And he was like, well, that's cool, but like, you know, it doesn't work like that, you know. But starting with all the work that I've been putting in and learning and, you know, just not quitting and doing everything, progressing towards that, it's starting to become to light. And the message I'd probably be portraying with my music is, you know, you're in life and you only get one.
Live your life.
So live your life.
Because tomorrow it's not. So what is your mentor's name? Who is your mentor?
His name is Jimmy Langley. Cool guy, really cool guy. He helped me a lot when I first moved to San Diego. I graduated with a degree in marketing, so he took me on his team, and you know, no experience, no nothing. He still gave me a chance and showed me the ropes, and you know, then COVID came and times went a different way.
And you still made it happen.
Yeah.
So 2020 was actually a very productive year for you.
Yes, 100%. It
Good.
showed me what I really wanted.
How far do you want to take your dreams?
As far as they can go. I want to collaborate with a bunch of artists. I want to just be just out there, you know. I want something that can help people in certain times, you know, because that's what music did for me. There's situations that I've heard a song and then I play it. When I hear that song again, it reminds me of that. Good, bad, happy, sad. I love music. It helps me through everything.
EDM music, you know, has the picture that is connected with drugs. You know, you can go country line dancing and nobody will never think about drugs, but for some reason EDM has this one thing that people, oh, it's an EDM concert, it must be a drugs. And there also is a lot of drug use. How do you make it different? How do you make other people understand that that's necessarily what it is and what has to be?
Yeah, so everyone has choices with what they want to do in their life. The music I make is to be a part of your life. You know, when you wake up in the morning, the song that you play when you're brushing your teeth, or the song you play in the gym, the song you play when, you know, you're feeling happy or going to the beach with your friends. You know, I create music for all different environments and to help people, to make them happy, to, you know, just to create a vibe that everyone can resonate with. And you know, that's why I make music. That's why my music's so different from each other. I make different songs. I make some songs that sound like you can play them at the club, or some songs that you know, you're on a walk with your girlfriend on the beach, or you know, just like that. That's the message that I'm trying to get across. Is my music's for everybody. Music, you know, athletes listen to my music.
Well, you are a former athlete.
Yeah, former
yeah,
athlete.
But
I still, you know, like when I was running the other day, I was listening to one of the songs I made, and I was already 25 minutes into my run. I had another 5 minutes left, and I was cramping and this and that, and it motivated me to get the job done and not quit and stuff. So
listen, I work out with his music, so you know. And you guys recently went skydiving too.
No more. Won't let you waste my time no more.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. That was the epitome of living in the moment.
Put on your best high heels, cause this is Beverly Hills. We're gonna make it count. Welcome to Guyana. Fashion and elegance with the celebrity friends. You know it's going down. Welcome to Guyana. Welcome to Guyana.
scouting out in Beverly Hills, bitches.
You know, you create a loyalty in your community as well.
Of course, yeah.
People go crazy.
I couldn't do it without my community. They support me so much, and I'm so grateful for that, because when you do something and people are encouraging you and backing you up and doing things like that, it makes it easy.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like work. It's like something I want to keep doing, and I want to do it every day, and I want to do it better because people are supporting me, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the clip right here.
Boy, you got me, okay, you got me, boy, you got me, okay, you got me, boy, you got me, boy, you got me, okay, you got me, boy, you got me, okay, you got me, boy, you got me, boy, you got me, okay, you got me, boy, you got me, okay, you got me, boy, you got me, boy, you got me.
Video that you did with Filthy Films.
Okay, yes.
And that looks so cool. You end up with, where did you guys go? There was a place in LA?
Yeah, so we went to a couple places in LA. Shout out to Filthy Films. That guy's amazing.
Yeah.
Location scouts, wardrobe, film skills, incredible. But we went to Mod's Pop-Up Museum in the middle of the LA Mall, and we shot there for a little bit, hit a couple scenes there. Then we went to the top of a parking garage where they had the Jesus Save sign, went there. And then we went down this one boulevard in LA where you could see the Hollywood sign in the background.
Yeah.
And that's how we picked it out. It wasn't like a random street that looked good.
Yeah.
But we ended up
You
not
had a
using
plan.
it. Yeah, it was planned.
You guys were like little kids in this music.
Yeah, exactly.
You floating in between those lamps and dancing. It was
Won't let you waste my time no more. Won't let you waste my time no more. Won't let you waste my time no more.
When I make music, it's like creating my happiness. I create my happiness with myself. I don't look for it in other people or other things. I get to do it all myself.
So you're in your zone and you
So
create your
I'm in my
music.
zone, and I'm always smiling
Yeah.
and laughing. And I'm like a little kid. I'm making noises. I'm like doo 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 doo. Oh yeah, I gotta add that there. Or oh no, this chord needs to be higher. But once I tune all that stuff in, it's like creating happiness.
So what do you consider yourself, an artist or entertainer? Or both?
I consider myself both.
Because
Because I'm an artist when I'm making it, but when I'm playing it, which is how I present it, it's entertaining.
it's entertaining.
So I feel like you kind of have to be both to portray your message that you're trying to get out with your music. So if I played like one of my songs, and I just stood there behind the decks and didn't move or anything, you might think it's like, well, what's going on here? Why is he not jumping and dancing around?
Yeah.
But when I make a song and I play it, I always be doing dance moves or jumping up and down with my friends and just yelling and stuff like that.
Yeah, the energy is just so addicting.
It is.
I mean, yeah, I saw it on the videos. It's crazy. You guys got to check it out. What would you ask for 6 months ago versus now?
Well, 6 months ago, it was just an idea. It was a thing that I thought about a lot, but I didn't really put into motion. So probably what I would have asked for is, oh, I need some capital so I have time to be able to focus on this and stuff, and put more time in and not have to worry about certain things. But now, as 6 months has gone past and I'm a little farther along, the things I need more now are resources, like things like people who want to help, or people who I can help them while they're helping me at the same time, like a sponsor, or better yet, like a collaborative artist, or something along that, or someone who has more knowledge than me. Just things like that. Those are the things that are gonna help me with where I'm at right now.
And how do you think, how important is money? Speaking as artist.
As an artist, at first I thought it was the most important thing, but now, going through the things that have happened and all these sacrifices I've been making, the most important thing to me would probably be the happiness. How happy am I at the end of the day? And I've sacrificed a lot of things, and I have my dreams and my goals, and whatever sacrifices I have to make to get there, that's what I'm going to do, because that's where my happiness will lie.
And how important is determination?
Determination? It's everything. Discipline, determination, the will to keep going. All I have is my dream. If this doesn't work out, I have to restart. So I just started off in Ableton. I didn't really do too much stuff. I didn't really do too much research. I kind of just jumped in and tried to figure it out myself. And I came up with a song. It was called Move Your Feet, because the lyrics go, move your feet like this. And so it was cool. It was the first song I ever made. And we played it at a block party for one of our friends' birthdays. And looking back on it, it was not good at all. There was a lot of, things missing. There was a lot of things I needed to fill in. The structure was off, all these things. But I played it for all my friends. There was probably about 200, 300 people there. And I played it. And all my friends went crazy. And I was so happy because I worked 30, 40, 50, 60 hours on this. And I was just happy to see that my friends, they had fun. They were happy and they were jumping around.
Their song was perfect.
Yeah, they loved it. They loved it. But to me, I was like, I need to do so much more work. This is what I need to do next time, and so on and so forth. But it really made me happy to see all my friends, listen to my songs, support me.
How long it takes for one song to compose, to create, approximately?
Well, I normally make the skeleton of the song, which is like, probably like the instruments I want, the length, and that's basically like the skeleton to me. That probably takes me about somewhere in between like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. And then I have a lot of like tuning and then structuring and effects and stuff like that. So I'd probably say on average I'm spending about 40 to 60 hours a song.
All right. And then what programs do you use?
The DAWs I use is Ableton. So I like that one a lot. It's more tuned for electronic music. I know a lot of people like to use like Fruity Loops and Logic, but I'm an Ableton guy.
I heard that you are opening for some kind of big party for DJs. You're going to be doing the opening. Is that true? Is this something you want to give out, or?
Yeah. So I'm on May 20th. I'm going to a show in Cabo called the Beach House Party.
Okay.
And Diplo's playing there on the 21st, but I play on the 20th, the night before.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a slot at La Vallarta, 9 to 11. Be there. It's going up. I got music coming out. It's going to be crazy.
Where can we find the information on your Instagram or
it's gonna be all, you have to be there to hear it. So it's gonna be a special thing. I'm gonna preview it before I drop it. So
in Cabo.
In Cabo.
You better take a flight to Cabo. And by the way, today's show is sponsored with Kufa Travel. So if you're planning to go to Cabo, book your trip on kufatravel.com. Who is helping you behind the scenes? Because obviously, you know, you DJ, but you still need a team to put things together.
There's a lot of people who have helped me. You know, number one, I'd say my boy Cody. Shout out to him. You know, he's done a lot of work. My boy Parker taught me how to DJ. The boy Christian, when we were just coming up, you know, he helped us with all our sound. Shout out to Baby Savage and Eli, you know, for always mixing with me. You know, our boy Evan was always there helping us host parties too. And basically just a lot of people would always come together to help, you know. There's just a lot of, you know, love for the DJing thing and everyone.
The DJ support.
The DJ support. And as, you know, I'm not the only DJ among my friends and stuff, you know, there's a lot of us. So we would always band together to help each other and, you know, DJ or set stuff up or throw big parties and stuff like
so
that.
DJ supporting DJ, is that right?
Exactly.
Okay,
DJ
'cause
supports DJ.
That's pretty amazing. You will think it's a competition,
No,
but there's actually a major support behind it. That's great.
there is.
Yeah.
And all our friends, you know, the Hornblende boys, they help us a lot. There's a lot of help. It's not just me doing everything.
Right.
It's not just me. Yeah, I know I make the music and stuff, but it's bigger than me. It's not me. It's not you. It's us. It's us collectively together, which makes it work.
Yeah, that teamwork, right? We're talking about teamwork.
Teamwork.
It's not a one-man show, it's a team. 2020, was it 2020, right?
2020.
See,
right?
we are so
What's going
lost.
on?
My gosh, you know that the year went by. It's like, where did it go? That happened to me so many times. I'm like, hold on, 2020 or 2019? So 2020 was really a roller coaster for you. It went this amazing way, and there was also a lot of happening in your life. You lost your mother
Yes.
in August, which
Yes.
is a really, really sad story. How did it change your life?
Changed my life in many ways. You know, all I had was my mother. So now that she was gone, everything basically was up to me now. So I saw this opportunity to be something bigger than I am now and change people's lives. And I dove right in. As soon as I got back from back home, after I took care of all the family stuff I had to, came home and started making music, and it was my scapegoat, and it created my happiness when I had none.
You know what is interesting? When you create, you kind of have to have a balanced situation, right? You emotionally, you have to be in balance. At least that's how it worked for me and a lot of other artists. If there is some kind of emotional problem, some kind of it's very difficult to create. Do you find the same tension on this, or it push you more towards creation?
Definitely pushes me more. Whenever I'm going through something more difficult, it makes me want to do things way more.
So it is
way more
definitely
discipline.
Escape route. Like you shift the focus towards creation.
Yes, or anything, or you know, if I'm going through a hard time, I start going to the gym differently. I start you know, maybe not go out with my friends as much. I start making more music. I start learning more. I always try to, you know, just trying to figure out where I'm at and where I want to go and how to get there, and I just push it to the next level.
That's
always
amazing.
pushing it. Always pushing it. Always. Tomorrow's not promised.
Tomorrow is not promised.
Tomorrow's not promised.
Did mom push you towards the sports?
Always, yeah. I actually had I got into Eller, which is a branch of the University of Arizona's business management.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in from a JUCO, and I was going to go, and I wanted to. And I was trying to set some stuff up to get there, and I ended up getting a full ride to go to Hawaii. And my mom was like, well, you know, we could pay for Arizona, or you know, you can go play basketball, you know, we can always come see your games and everything. So mom was definitely a big influence for sports, so that's why I chose that. Easy decision.
Yeah.
After what my mom said.
But I know a story that Filthy Films actually told me. You guys went out, and we talking about you know, young guys in the age of 20-something going out, and actually your parents rent the booth at the club, right? Is that right?
Yeah, they did.
So they were kind of cool.
Yeah, of course. I brought my mom to every place.
That's great.
My mom, I'd always bring her out to the club and stuff to have fun with me. I think that's a special thing. Not a lot of kids have that with their parents. So I was very thankful. And whenever my mom was around, I'd always take her out if she wanted to go, of course, you know, which was once in a blue moon. But regardless.
So did you took her to the EDM party?
Yeah, I did. I took her to a couple. So.
Yeah. Did she like the music?
Well, all my friends were there, you know. She always wanted me to play Journey. She's like, go tell them to play Journey. I'm like, Mom, no, that's not how it works. I can't tell him to play Journey. We're not in the 70s or the 80s. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, what's going on here? But
that's cool.
Yeah, I would always bring my mom around everywhere we go.
Wow.
Everywhere.
That's awesome.
We pitch in ideas, you know?
Yeah, do you have your goggles too?
Yeah, no, those are special. What is it? One of our sweatshirts says like Most Wanted Records, and then on the back is like a helicopter, like a police helicopter.
Oh, that's cool.
With like a sketch of a person, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like a cool idea, you know? Shout out to all my peeps in San Diego, you know, you guys keep me pushing, keep me going. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys don't know how much it means to me that, you know, the people who met me when I was DJing in the kitchen, to the people who met me when I was in my room coming up with beats before I even know how to do anything. I'm going to keep working, I'm going to work harder, and I'm going to take it to the next level. I appreciate everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
And for being here. And I wish you all the best in 2021 and till 2030, when you're looking forward to your music and all the parties, and you know, listen to it in the car, at the gym, or go to the EDM concert.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without my people of San Diego and all my friends who support and back me, and it means the world to me. Just a kid with a dream. I appreciate everyone.
If ain't most wanted,
I don't want it.
Won't let you waste my time no more.